Ah, there we go. Back again. I gotta say this messing up, so this is part two. This is part two of Big Layers. Big Layers don't like Generation X. It's not I don't like them, man. It's the disrespect. I remember back in the days, if you step on somebody's shoes, you step on. Damn, this motherfucker stepped on my Jordans. Ass whipping. You cut somebody off in traffic. Ass whipping. That's not road rage. They come up with all these fucking titles and shit to hood shit. And let me tell you something. The crossover of hood shit is that bullshit like calling McDonald's Mickey D's or using phrases like get your eat on at Captain D's or go and get your grub on and shit at Church's Chicken. Don't use our shit. If you ain't gonna pay us, don't use our shit. If you get turned around and shit, and every time we use some of yours and shit, you want to motherfucking sue the pants off of us. I remember De La Soul and shit got sued by the Turtles for a 30-second sketch. And not even 30 seconds, probably like 17 seconds. A 17-second sketch of using one of their records in the 60s that wasn't even a major hit. And it wasn't even a whole record all the way through. It was like 11, 12, 17 seconds of transmitting from Mars. The Turtles wanted $6 trillion for it. Bullshit, man. It's the same shit. What I'm upset about is the pants, the sagging pants, and that bullshit there. It's not the fact that it's being done. It's being done to death. This shit, fresh, goddamn, Brother Marquise from the 2 Live Crew and shit on the front album of Hey We Want Some Pussy in 1986 was the first time I ever seen sagging pants. And I couldn't get down with that shit. And I was wearing baggy pants because baggy pants was the shit to wear, first of all, up north in New York and East Coast and Midwest and like, where I'm from, like Detroit and whatever. There's 8 months of winter, so we don't wear shorts that often, or wife beaters. And it stemmed from the 60s and 70s street gangs where they used to hide weapons underneath the baggy clothes so the police couldn't see. And that's where the baggy clothes had came from. And those the fuzzy hats and stuff like that, the shredded hats, that came from prisons where the prisoners used to take a sleeve off their shirt and cut it up, and they made a style out of it. And then all this stuff became street hip-hop wear. But when we saw Tevin Campbell and H-Town and Jodeci singing love songs and they dressed up in Timberland boots and all black gear and Blackstreet, we was like, oh my God. So you can't tell the difference between Blackstreet and Onyx. Onyx and shit is the street rappers and Blackstreet. And then you had all these goddamn actors and shit coming up and shit wearing streetwear. And I'm like, this motherfucker. Well, I graduated from Monkey. You know what this reminds me of? The cast from Good Times. Good Times took place in the Chicago projects. And the cast of Good Times used to leave in Rolls Royces and wear fur coats and shit. They're fucking actors, okay? The next generation and shit had took what actors did. And now you don't know a street person and shit from an actor. You don't know a suburbite from a hood nigga. Everything's all jumbled up. And then when a suburbite comes across a hood nigga and he get his ass killed and shit or ripped, this is what happens. And this is the disrespect that I'm talking about. You walking down, I got on the bus one day and this prick decided to have his beverage in his hand, and he was on the seat behind me up the steps in the bus. He put his cup on my head. The first thing I thought about was grabbing this damn knife that I had in my backpack and stabbing him in the abdomen about 6 or 7 times. That's disrespectful. Why would you even think about doing something like that? Why would you even think? Or, if there's an available seat open next to me, how about saying, hey, let me get this seat, dog. no problem. I'll move my gym bag out of the way and let you sit down. But if you force take it, you're going to debo this shit, then I'm going to fuck you up. And they don't know no better. That's the problem. They don't know no better. They're like retarded children that won't stop playing. You know, they don't know no better. You can't tell a retarded child, okay, that's enough. You know, they're going to keep doing what they're doing because they think it's a normal. But these motherfuckers got more sense than retarded people, don't they? That's part 2.